Welcome back to Car Reviews, where power meets passion, and where every car is more than metal, it's emotion in motion. Today we're diving deep into something truly legendary, the return of an American icon that has redefined brute strength and refined performance for 2026. This is the all-new Dodge Viper, reborn for a new era, and it's ready to melt asphalt, break expectations, and once again prove that raw muscle and advanced technology can coexist in perfect harmony. Let's start with the first impression, because when you see the 2026 Viper for the first time, you don't just look at it, you feel it. The car stands wide, low, and unapologetically aggressive. Every line on the body looks like it was carved by the wind itself. The massive front fascia is dominated by sleek matrix LED headlights that slice through the air with a menacing stare. The long sculpted hood, the flared fenders, the aerodynamic scoops, and the muscular haunches all work together to create a design that screams performance even when the engine is off. This isn't just a redesign, it's a reawakening of a legend that knows its roots but doesn't fear the future. Dodge has poured every ounce of passion into making sure the 2026 Viper doesn't just look powerful, it is powerful. Under the hood lies a masterpiece of engineering. An all-new 8.4-liter V10 hybrid assist engine, delivering an earth-shaking 820 horsepower and over 750 pound-feet of torque. The electric assist isn't here to make it quiet or tame, it's here to fill in every millisecond of throttle response, giving you instantaneous torque from 0 RPM. You step on the gas, and the Viper doesn't just accelerate, it detonates forward. The rear wheels claw at the pavement, the exhaust note roars like controlled thunder, and your heart rate rises with every rev. When you talk about Viper, you talk about soul. The new generation keeps that old-school, driver-focused spirit alive. There's no artificial filtering of sound here, no over-softening of feedback. What you feel through the steering wheel, the pedals, and the seat is pure mechanical honesty. Yet, Dodge has finally managed to blend this rawness with modern precision. The chassis is built from lightweight aluminum and carbon fiber, and the adaptive suspension system can read the road surface 1,000 times per second. That means you can drive it hard on a track, then glide it comfortably through city streets, something that old-school Vipers could never quite do. Step inside, and you instantly notice how much the interior has evolved. Gone are the days of minimalism bordering on brutality. Now, the cockpit feels like a fighter jet mixed with a luxury lounge. The seats are sculpted in fine leather with contrast red stitching, the steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara, and the entire dashboard glows subtly with ambient red lighting that pulses with the engine's heartbeat. A fully digital instrument cluster greets you with dynamic animations every time you start the car, and a large central display gives you control over performance modes, track telemetry, and custom drive settings. Even the smallest details, like the carbon weave on the center console or the precision-milled aluminum paddle shifters, tell you that this is a car crafted with obsession. But don't let the comfort fool you. This Viper is still a wild beast. Engage track mode, and the car's character transforms. The suspension stiffens, the exhaust valves open, and the aerodynamics shift to maximum downforce. You feel the nose lower, the rear spoiler subtly adjust, and suddenly, you're piloting a machine built to dominate corners. The hybrid assist system channels extra torque to keep you pinned through acceleration zones, and the advanced traction control never cuts the fun. It enhances it. Dodge engineers have designed it so that the electronics don't interfere, they collaborate. It's still you in command, but now you have technology working alongside you, making you faster, sharper, and more confident. On the open road, the 2026 Viper is an event. Every reflection in the window catches that gleaming red paint, polished to a mirror shine. Every time you downshift, the exhaust crackles like fireworks. Pedestrians stop, heads turn, phones rise. It's more than a car, it's theater on wheels. And yet, for all its presence, there's a refinement that wasn't there before. The ride isn't harsh, it's purposeful. The cabin doesn't rattle with vibration, it resonates with precision. The aerodynamic design slices through the air so efficiently that even at highway speeds, the car feels planted, confident, and almost telepathic in its control. Dodge didn't just revive the Viper to chase nostalgia. They wanted to build something that would stand tall in a new age of performance cars. In a world dominated by electric hypercars and automated systems, the Viper stays proudly analog where it matters most. It gives you a steering wheel that talks back, a throttle that bites, and a sound that ignites emotion. But it also brings intelligence to the fight. The hybrid system doesn't weigh it down, it lifts it up. The lightweight construction keeps the car under 3,400 pounds, and that means the power-to-weight ratio is nothing short of breathtaking. One of the most impressive innovations is the Viper's new active aero system. At the back, a sculpted spoiler dynamically adjusts depending on speed and driving mode. At low speeds, it retracts for a clean, elegant profile. Push past 120 miles per hour, and it rises to generate more downforce, stabilizing the car at high velocity. Underneath, a flat underbody and a rear diffuser channel air perfectly, reducing drag while enhancing cooling. It's aerodynamic art, every vent and curve is functional beauty. Now, let's talk about sound, because no Viper is complete without that signature roar. Dodge has developed a new titanium exhaust system that amplifies the natural tone of the V10 while tuning out unwanted harshness. The result is a symphony of power, deep, metallic, and unmistakably American. When you floor it, the revs climb with a visceral fury that you feel in your chest. It's not just noise, it's the mechanical soul of the Viper expressing itself. The 2026 Viper also embraces technology where it enhances the drive. A new AI-based performance coach records your track sessions and gives real-time feedback through the heads-up display. It tells you when to brake, when to shift, and how to improve your lap times. But it never takes control, it teaches you to master the car. This is the perfect bridge between old-school muscle and modern intelligence. Safety has also evolved. For the first time, the Viper includes advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and emergency braking, all tunable and optional for those who prefer a pure track setup. Dodge wanted to make sure this beast can live comfortably on public roads without losing its spirit. And speaking of spirit, the customization options are wild. Buyers can choose from over 15 color palettes, including the iconic Viper Red, Graphite Black, Arctic White, and a new limited, Venom Pearl. Interior trims range from race-spec Alcantara to handcrafted Italian leather. The wheels, calipers, and even stitching colors are configurable, every Viper can be uniquely yours. Behind the wheel, the experience borders on addictive. Every gear change is instant through the dual-clutch transmission. The car launches from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds, with a top speed north of 215 miles per hour. But it's not just about numbers, it's about the connection. You feel the chassis working with you, the brakes biting hard but smooth, the steering precise yet alive. There's a sense that you're not just driving the Viper, you're part of it. Every sensation, from the vibration of the V10 to the subtle hum of the electric motor, becomes a conversation between driver and machine. The interior sound insulation is also a pleasant surprise. Dodge engineered it to reduce road noise while still allowing the natural symphony of the engine to reach your ears. Even during long highway drives, the cabin remains calm, almost serene, until you decide to wake the beast again. The infotainment system supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a premium Harman Kardon audio setup, and over-the-air updates to keep your software as sharp as the hardware. What's truly inspiring is how Dodge managed to stay true to the Viper's legacy while modernizing every aspect. It's a car that respects its fans, those who grew up idolizing the raw Vipers of the 90s and early 2000s, but it also invites a new generation who want cutting-edge innovation wrapped in heritage. The 2026 model carries forward the DNA of an American supercar that never bowed down to European refinement or Japanese precision. It simply said, "I'm the Viper," and that was enough. At night, under city lights, the Viper transforms again. The red paint turns darker, almost glowing like molten metal under reflections. The LED taillights trace sharp lines in the dark, and every surface of the car looks alive. Park it next to any modern hypercar, and the Viper doesn't look out of place, it stands proud, daring, and unique. It's not trying to be European elegance or futuristic minimalism. It's pure American attitude, distilled into a modern masterpiece. From a driver's perspective, there's a purity here that's getting rare. You can feel every corner, every shift, every heartbeat of the car. It's not sanitized, it's emotional. This Viper makes you fall in love with driving again. It reminds you why humans build cars like this, not just to go fast, but to feel alive. As we close today's review, let's take a moment to appreciate what this means. In 2026, as the world moves rapidly toward electric automation and self-driving pods, Dodge has built something different. Something defiant. The Viper doesn't follow trends, it challenges them. It's proof that passion, engineering, and a bit of madness can still coexist in a world of efficiency. It's a car that celebrates individuality, power, and pure connection. The 2026 Dodge Viper isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. It tells us that the age of emotion in motoring isn't over, it's just evolved. And if you're someone who believes that cars should stir your soul, then the Viper is calling your name. Thanks for watching Car Reviews, where we don't just talk about cars, we live them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the machines that move the world. Until next time, keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road, and your heart wide open, because passion is what drives us, and the 2026 Dodge Viper is proof that it still burns bright.